and welcome to Alchemical Tarot, your daily spark of inspiration, imagination and intuition. Whether you're here for a little bit more alignment, more clarity, or just a gentle cosmic nudge in the right direction, you're really welcome here. And I'm really excited to see what the cards have got to show and reflect to us today. So our first card is out. We have the Page of Swords. Some new energy today, cutting through the noise. Really trying to I get a sense of you trying to get your head straight. Almost like there's a movement in the United States. Well, it's gone worldwide now, and many, many millions of people have tried it, called A Complaint-Free World by Will Bowen, a Minnesota minister, if I remember correctly. It was many years ago I saw this, where it's called A Complaint-Free World, and you're trying to break a habit, the habit of complaining, criticizing, and you wear a bracelet on one arm, and you switch it every time you complain or criticize, and you're trying to keep that bracelet on that one arm for 21 days. It takes 21 days to break a habit, is what Will says. So I've got this I don't know why I had the urge to tell you that this morning, but it's this idea of trying something new to break a habit and to catch yourself before you speak, before you say something that's going to just shift your energy. When we complain or criticize, it kind of takes us down into a path that maybe we just don't need to be in. And today I get a sense with our page that this is a time for a fresh new approach to your mindset and thinking about what you're going to say before you say it. Perhaps that's what came in for me today. And we have a Two of Wands. Yes, a fresh new approach here. And our Two of Wands has made a decision. He's taken hold of a wand. So you may have had a bit of a decision to make, but he's now having a think about what the implications of taking hold of this one decision are going to be. What in the whole wide world is going to unfold for you now you've decided to move forwards in this particular way? Ideas, inspiration, adventure, it all awaits, it seems, with our Two of Wands. Lots of possibilities. I'm going to take a different card because there were a few that felt like, here we go. We have the Strength card. Yes, there's strength when we can start to master some of the headspace, when we start to master the kind of confusion and the noise that keeps us distracted, that keeps us confused. We start to bring together our kind of opposing forces, consolidate them and feel into a sense of strength and direction and power. We sort of reclaim our power at this stage. And we see from our Strength card that it's not won by brute force. This woman is not someone sort of with a big sword or a big club. She's just using gentleness and peace and probably above all else love to just gently point the way and hold on to her ideals, hold on to what she believes in. And there's a lot of raw potential energy in this, is what it shows with our Lion. Lots of energy. So where can you kind of ask yourself, where can you embody these strengths today? Maybe this is our page energy asking you, where can you kind of change direction a bit today? Change direction a bit today with your thoughts. And where can you be more gentle, more peaceful, more loving, more forgiving? And where can you be more impactful with that today? So what I'd like you to do now, I always ask, if you're willing and able, if you'd like to join me in a very short meditation. I like to integrate these energies. I do believe that if we layer our subconsciousness with enough of the kind of good stuff, that it starts to play out on our outside world. So close your eyes today and just take your energy and your awareness to your mind. And if I asked you if you had one word to describe your mind today, what would that be? And if there's lots going on in your mind, if the word is sort of confusion or overwhelm, then can you just take your awareness into your breath? And even if the word is peace and calm, let's still take our breath down to our belly. Breathe deeply. You may need to put your hand on your belly to be able to feel the breath reaching it. Let's just calm things down today. And if a thought comes in, where can you be aware of that thought as it comes in? Where can you be the observer rather than reacting to it? Rather than thinking you are the thought, where can you just observe that? Where can you take a bit of a step back today and try and start to take control of some of those thoughts? So I used the example that just now about where can you stop complaining and criticizing? Is that something that's open and available to you today? Or maybe you've already made a decision to concentrate on a different focus. But today, maybe there's just something asking you to make that step in the right direction. Our Page of Swords, going to get it wrong still. He's not the king. He hasn't mastered this, but he's willing and able to give it a try. And what these pages have is a lot of enthusiasm. They haven't been doing this for ages. They're trying something new. So have a play with that today, I say, with our young, youthful page. And now move your awareness and your attention to a choice you may have just made, or one that you're currently making. Feel the strength of your convictions in this, and start to just feel into some excitement in your heart space when you think about where in the world this choice could take you. Exciting possibilities, future outcomes. How would that feel? Can you feel into it now? Let's be present with that excitement and that anticipation. It's a whole world of possibilities. Can you tap into that feeling? Anything could happen. And can you feel that uplift you? Our Two of Wands is in an elevated position, getting a bit of a bird's eye view, standing back and getting that bigger picture, as I say. Can you do that now with whatever it is that's coming up in your life? And if there's lots going on in your life, as many of you may find, what's that one thing that you'd love to give some focus to today and get excited about? And where is it that you'd really like to put your focus? And it's a focus for peace, for love, compassion, for grace. Where can you find your power within that? A power that's expressed not through physical brute force, but through a loving, gentle persistence and keeping your focus on it. That's what we find in our Strength card. Where can you embody more of those traits? And if you have kind of rage or anger inside of you, are you able to just love yourself the more for it? Embrace those traits. But see them come and see them go. You don't have to react to them. Feel into them, but you don't have to react. Just observe those feelings with gentleness, openness, and compassion. And as you watch them come, allow them to also go. And can you see how by not responding, that you can actually find more strength, more power. You can use that energy for something else. If you're not dispersing it, you can push it into something you really want to do, that you want to see results in, that you could really get excited about. Life-changing action. So open your eyes, Put a smile on your face if you can. Got some cards today asking you to cut through the confusion that may be cropping up in your life, finding maybe a way of just gently observing your thoughts and not reacting to them so quickly today. And remember, we're only human. We get things wrong. We're not going to get that right every time. In fact, we often don't get it right, and that's okay. Instead, where can we put our focus on something sort of we really get a lot of life and love and joy from today? And maybe a future possibility, something to get excited about, not for the future, but for right now. That sense of being able to tap into an infinite source of ideas. And in doing so, where can we calm some of those kind of more raging natures or aspects of ourselves? And instead of getting angry, instead of reacting, where can we just have a lot more love and compassion for ourselves, for whoever else it is involved? Where can we come to a state of peace and allow that to be our strength today? Have a wonderful day.